Well, g'day, welcome back. We are off just on a quick overnighter. Myself, Christy, who's down there leading the way, and we are off for an explore. So, when we were out hiking this park recently, kind of looked across the valley and just thought that looked really cool. And so, busted out the maps, and here we are. And so far it's been way better than expected, so this is really cool. So we've gone off track. We're gonna cross through this deep saddle here, hopefully come up on the other side, and with any luck find an epic cliff top camp. So we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed it all works out, because it's looking good so far. Love it when you go off track exploring, because you never quite know what you're going to get, and this is awesome so far. I guess it's been an amazing walk. It's been way more interesting than what I thought it was going to be, and yeah, it's been really enjoyable so far. So it's really cool. This little rock feature here that we're on is awesome. So we got into camp pretty early. We're all set up, and we've had heaps of time to just kick back and relax and enjoy a very long happy hour, which has been pretty cool. One of the nice things about exploring is you never know what you're going to get, and we've ended up in this absolutely amazing spot. Found a place to pitch a tent, which is never guaranteed. And yeah, this is just epic. And tomorrow morning, hopefully we get a nice sunrise, and when the sun hits these cliffs out here, it's going to be amazing. So looking forward to a really nice night. It's going to be beautiful. This has been such a beautiful place to wake up to. I mean, how amazing is this? It's such a good night's sleep. You know, test out some new gear, like a new quilt. It's a Waratah quilt from Need Gear. New pillow from Decathlon. That was actually pretty good as well. And yeah, Christy was testing out a quilt and a Nemo pad, which she hadn't tried before. So yeah, so it's been a nice trip for us, actually experimenting and doing stuff like that. So it's been pretty cool. This place turned out to be like way better than what we expected though. Like, this is an absolutely epic spot to camp. So amazing, all from just, you know, having a sticky beak on a map and just going out for an explore, and this is what we end up with. It's pretty amazing. Alrighty, so we are all packed up, back on the move, so it's going to bush bash for a little while and try and find another location that I'd marked on the map as a possible spot to camp, and hopefully not too far from here. So we'll explore, see if we can find it, and then, you know, if it is a nice spot, then we'll mark it for next time. It's always good to know, you know, there's a spot there when we come back out this way. So it's been an awesome spot to camp though, so I really enjoyed this one. It's, really enjoyed the exploratory nature of it and going to places that not too many people are visiting. So yeah, there's no evidence that anyone's camped there before, and we've tried to leave it the same way. So yeah, so it should be a good morning. There's no time pressures and the weather's holding out, so it's looking good. Alright, so we found another epic spot, but I have to save this one for another trip. Rain's closing in, so time to pop the jackets on and make our way back a little bit. You know, it's been pretty cool. It's been pretty cool. So nice to get out and explore and find new places. This is pretty special. Alright, so back on the main section of trail now. The off-track stuff went pretty uneventful this morning. It was good. We missed the main bush bash because we went off exploring the cliff lines and things like that. So it's actually quite nice. We found, you know, possible future spots to camp, which is always cool. So we'll definitely be back out to this area to explore again at some point. Yeah, so it's been pretty good. We've only got a couple k's to get back to the car now. Yeah, might even beat the rain. Yeah, fingers crossed. So, standout bits of gear from this trip. We knew we were going to be camping on rock. There was a very high chance of it. So, freestanding tent. So, makes it so much easier to pitch in these type of trips. You know, this time we took the MacPack Duo Light, which really like this tent. I've had it for a really long time, but it's heavy. It's probably its biggest con, but it is an absolute palace for a 2-person tent. Combine that with a 10,000 rating on the waterproof rating on the floor, which pretty awesome. And we're expecting rain, and being pitched on rock, sometimes water runs and pools underneath your tent, so having a 10,000 rating can be pretty important. The other piece of gear worth talking about, something Christy's a big believer in, and it's not even outdoor gear related, but for these bush bashing trips, she takes like a set of just clear safety glasses. There's so many branches whipping you in the eye, Australia, with all its spiky plants. It's actually a really smart piece of thing to have. I definitely know other people that have had issues with their eyes post trips because they've been whipped by branches and things like that. So something not often thought about, but if you're off track, can be a pretty handy bit of kit to have. So that's about it on the gear front. They were the 2 real standouts for me for this trip. So otherwise, on the main trail now, and not that far from the car. I reckon a few Ks from the car. So it's going to be pretty uneventful. Hopefully we get there before the rain. I've been hailed on here once, and it's really unpleasant. So hopefully none of that. But we might leave this one here. Till next time, if you enjoyed it, hit like and subscribe. Feel free to check me out on Instagram as well. And we'll see you next time. Ciao.